Hi, I'm Mike with House on the Mend. Welcome back to our continuing series where we're rehabbing this house to make into a rental property here in Bullhead City, Arizona. So after fixing the roof, painting the house, working on the irrigation, we finally get to go inside, and not a moment too soon. It's 111 degrees out. So let's get going.
If you break it, he will fix it. If you buy it, he will build it. House on the Mend.
Oh, it is so much cooler in here. Thank goodness the air conditioner works just fine in this house. So we are going to start rehabbing the inside of the house, and there's a bunch to do. I've already worked on the doors and gotten them all hung properly and cut and everything, but they all need to be painted. We've got the blue room right over here that needs to be redone. Today, I'm gonna start by taking down all the old draperies. They have kind of a musty smell to them, as you can imagine. I'm throwing those all out, brightening up the place. And I wanna start by cleaning the floors, mopping the floors, and then I'm gonna scrub all the walls down in every room. And that's gonna give me a really good idea of what is salvageable and what needs to be repainted. Like this entryway here looks pretty good, to be honest with you. There's a bunch of holes here from some stuff that was hung, so I'm gonna cut out these little plastic anchors. Now I'm gonna patch that with some joint compound. The first thing I'm gonna do, however, since we've got the AC going, is if you can see the light going around this door, I removed the old weather stripping that was completely worn out, and I ordered some new stuff. Now I could have just gone down to Home Depot to get it, but I wanted the brown to match the exterior of the door. So I've got 3 strips of that weather stripping. You just have to cut it to size and pop it in. I'm gonna take care of that first, and then we're gonna vacuum and mop the floors, kind of freshen up the smell in here with some Fabuloso that I really enjoy. Makes the whole house just kind of smell clean, and get a real good idea of the bones of the place. Wow, that is a lot of debris underneath that refrigerator. We're gonna have to scrape that up. Well, no surprise, this hot water line underneath the kitchen faucet is completely frozen open. So I'm going to replace it with this guy here that's got a nice dual shut off, so you can turn the hot water onto the faucet, turn the hot water onto the dishwasher separately. All right, that's in. New hose installed as well, since it was a different diameter. Just in here checking for leaks, and Juno supervising. I like the combination of simple green, hot water, and a strong bristle brush to clean these walls. And I like to follow up that initial scrub down with hot water and TSP, especially if I'm going to be painting that wall. Well, the infamous blue room also has a blue ceiling, so when we paint, we're gonna paint the ceiling as well, so that's a perfect time to take out this old dilapidated fan. Go. No time like the present to cover up these bare wires. I love these little Waco connectors. All right. So depending on where you shop, this is either the lavender or the periwinkle room. Nonetheless, let's get this fan off too. Now nothing says retro like this bubble lamp here in the master bedroom closet. Let's get this guy switched out. At least it's got an LED light in it. Might be able to use that somewhere else. Oh boy. Now one of my customers back in Las Vegas had me switch out this standard LED light for something very whimsical in her house. And they had no use for this light, so they let me use it. It's going to work perfect here in this house. There we go. Turn off our light here. Let's see how this one does. Awesome. So this was the dreaded blue room. Like, how great does this look now? All clean and white. I even painted in the closet here. So this room is ready to go for flooring. Let's check out the pink room. Yeah, same thing in here. Really nice transformation with the clean white paint. The closet doors I took off so that I could paint inside here as well. And I think my favorite feature of this bedroom is this little built-in here. It's got several shelves that I still want to paint that go on the little pegs. One more room to check out. And we finish up here in the master bedroom. And these walls just turned out so nice. A clean white coat of paint on everything, including the doors and trim. Now originally, 2 episodes ago when I reviewed the Tack Life paint sprayer, I said that when I moved inside I was thinking about using the roller attachment to test and see how that would do. I ended up not doing that because these 3 bedrooms that we focused on in this episode don't have flooring on them. They're just down to the concrete, so the setup and cleanup time for using the sprayer was really quick. And so therefore I sprayed all these walls. Now one thing I can recommend after my initial review is to get a new Graco nozzle and tip. The real problem is the Tack Life tip. You remember I complained that it concentrated paint on the ends of the stream. It got really noticeable and really bad when I was here in the interior walls. I got done with this room, in fact, and there was just stripes on the wall like there was wallpaper or something. It looked awful. So I ended up trying out the Graco tip, which must go into a Graco nozzle, but still fits on the handle for the Tack Life sprayer, and that did the trick so much better than the included Tack Life nozzle and tip. So that is a recommendation. Now I'm going to wait to do the flooring in these bedrooms until after I finish rehabbing the bathrooms. The bathrooms are going to get a complete makeover, including washing, sanding, painting, and then also redoing the fiberglass surrounds in both bathrooms. And that's a lot of potential spillage to go onto these brand new floors, so I'm going to wait and do those last. Now our next episode, speaking of the bathrooms, we'll be showing you how I transformed them to the dingy old things they were to a very nice, updated, clean look. So I hope you tune in for that episode. If you found this one helpful, will you please give it a thumbs up? It really helps the YouTube algorithm to start suggesting it to more people. Also, please consider subscribing. I work really hard to put out good quality content, and there's obviously more videos to come. Until next time, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching my video, and I wanted to tell you before we go, when I'm not making home improvement videos, I have another YouTube channel where I combine my love of all things video and tech with my love of metal fabrication, such as this access panel so I can film my daughter's softball games here at her high school field, my love of UTVs, automotive, all kinds of stuff that is still DIY, but not really home improvement. If that sounds interesting, then click this little circle right here and check us out on Waffle Square.